Hello everyone and welcome back to another cleaning video. For today's video, I'm going to be filming my weekend cleaning and I'm just going to be taking you guys through what my weekend looks like when I'm cleaning. Of course, every weekend looks different, but I love to watch these types of videos for the motivation to clean because after a long, hard week working, I definitely lack that motivation. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this video. So the first place that we're going to be starting off is our bedroom. I said this before in my videos, but I'm trying to get in a better habit of making our bed every day so that way it is more welcoming and makes your bedroom just look so much put together. And I've also read the quote where just making your bed starts your day off right because it's already one thing that you've already accomplished for the day. So I encourage you, if you guys are feeling like you don't get a lot done in your day, to start by making your bed, and I promise you it'll make you feel a lot better. Okay, next we're moving on to our kitchen, and there's always going to be dishes. We try our hardest. We do try to eat at home a lot, and therefore one downfall about that is having dishes, but it definitely saves money and I feel like it's healthier for you in general. We actually already had a load in the dishwasher that was dirty, so I actually didn't have that much dishes to do. Let me know down below, do you guys hand wash a lot of your dishes or do you run your dishwasher? But I do think that there are a lot of people out there that, one of my best friends, like, she doesn't use her dishwasher, she hand washes all of her dishes, and I was like shocked. But let me know down below, do you guys use your dishwasher a lot or do you hand wash your dishes? Okay, now we're moving on into our living room, and I'm gonna say my most favorite chore, I don't know if you call it a chore, is definitely picking up my dog's toys. I think it's so satisfying picking up his toys, but I also love to see the toys that he plays with the most. This is like my favorite, probably out of all my cleaning that I do. But next, I'm going to clean off our coffee table, and we had like this random empty thing of Oreos that was laying on the floor. I don't know how it got there, but it got there. So I'm just cleaning off and clearing off our coffee table. I also need to get new flowers. Me and Will try to keep these updated. Will definitely buys me flowers, but a lot of times when we go grocery shopping, we'll pick out some flowers to get at Food Lion, so we need to do that soon. And then after I clean off the coffee table, I'm just gonna clean off our little chair that goes with our couch. A lot of times things tend to pile up on this chair, like it's just kind of one of those spaces that's next to the front door, so you kind of drop everything off. And speaking of that, this is our kitchen table, which is the same situation. I have this little door hanger, I guess is what you would call it, but with the recent weather we've had, it's been very, very windy and it keeps banging on our door, so whenever we have bad weather, we'll take it off. It's actually a magnetic strip, so you can change the, like for this one, it was St. Patrick's Day, but there's like a Christmas one, there's an Easter one, a spring, a summer, Valentine's, birthday, graduation. There's a whole bunch of them. If you guys would like to get one, I will have that linked on my Amazon, and it will be in the description box for you guys to find that. Okay, so this video was actually split up into 2 days. So I started it kind of on a Saturday and then moved on into the Sunday. So this is the last thing that I was doing before Sunday, which I love. This is my Hatch alarm clock. I've been loving it. I got it for Christmas. If you guys are looking for an alarm clock, I know it's kind of expensive, but if you're just looking for a better investment and you want an alarm clock, it has like kind of your night routine on there, so you can program it to play white noise in the back. So mine's set to like ocean waves, and you can also play the sound for your alarm, but there's like several different alarm sounds, and then you can also adjust the lighting and change the color of the lighting when it wakes up, which I thought was really neat. I was so surprised at how much I got done by waking up early and cleaning. Even just giving yourself an hour in the morning, you're able to get so much done. I was so surprised with how much I was actually able to get done. But as you can see, there's definitely some spots that I cleaned yesterday that just kind of piled up again, like the little, I don't know if it's an ottoman, but it's our chair. It had my backpack, so I'm just gonna be clearing that off again. Now moving on into our couch. I'm going to be taking everything off of our couch and our chair, and then I'm going to lint roll our couch. I love lint rolling. It's like my new cleaning technique tip. I'm kind of particular when it comes down to pet hair or animal hair. We are so blessed that Teddy does not shed that much. Like, yes, he does shed, but it's definitely not much. But I just lint roll our couches, so that way whenever we do sit on our couch, well, especially if we have guests, I don't want them to feel like they, have dog hair on them. And the next thing I wanted to show you guys, which I thought was so cute. If you grew up watching SpongeBob, then you know I found this little Patrick in PetSmart. But I was cleaning up all his toys in our bedroom and he saw me getting them. So of course I let him pick out the toy that he wanted to. And most of the time he just ends up getting all of these out anyway, so. Now I'm moving on into our wallflowers. We get these from Bath & Body. They typically last like around a month. Fun fact for these that I really didn't know about, the one that I have here is not like this, but they actually make wallflowers where you can adjust the scent that comes out of them. But there's like a little button on the side and it starts out as like a low, a medium, and high setting. And so if it's on a high setting, it's obviously going to produce more scent, so it's going to run out faster. The one in our bedroom, I have it on a low setting because obviously it's just me and Will that go in our bedroom, but I do still want it to smell nice. So it's just on a really low setting, whereas the one in the living room, I'm not able to adjust that one, but I do think it's more on the higher one because it tends to run out faster. Now we're moving on into our kitchen, and I was showing you guys this Cascade dishwasher detergent. I know this is gonna sound so silly, you guys, but we've always used the pods for our dishwasher. And one day I was at work, like this was years ago, and someone was telling me, they were like, oh, I just used the liquid. And I was like, liquid? I was like, I didn't even really know they even made liquid. I know that you can't put regular dish soap, like Dawn dish soap, in the dishwasher. So I was like, what are they talking about? Like liquid? Like that doesn't make any sense. But then I realized that because I've seen videos of other people using like liquid dish soap, I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys use this? And if so, how do you like it? I felt like it cleaned our dishes just as good as using the pods. And for this bottle, we got it at Publix, which we usually don't shop at Publix. We usually shop at Food Lion. This whole bottle was like $9. And for the pods, it's usually more expensive, and I feel like this bottle will last us a lot longer. So comment down below, what do you guys use? What's your favorite? Do you like it? Let me know. After I have taken the trash out and kind of cleaned up the kitchen, I'm going to be going back into our bedroom and again making our bed. I also was trying to tidy up our nightstands. We tend to just get a lot of junk piled on our nightstands. Like if we're eating a snack before bed, or like water, for example, glasses of water. Okay, now we're in the living room, and I have a goal every time I clean. I want to at least vacuum. I'm sweeping up the bigger pieces, that way it doesn't like clog our vacuum. I'm gonna sweep, and then afterwards I'm gonna go in and vacuum up like crumbs and hairs and stuff like that. Okay, so vacuuming was the last thing that I filmed for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much. Please make sure you give this video a like and make sure you're subscribed and turn on your notifications so you're notified when I upload. But I want to thank you guys all for watching. If you made it this far, I love you and have a great rest of your day.